It's out of intensive care, David. Why are you making so many cuts then to people who are very often the poorest people in society? Why are you doing that if it's out of intensive care? Because it seems to me that this spending review is a continuation of the strategy that the government has had ever since it came in, which has been to say the country is in debt and therefore we need to get money back. And who are we going to get the money back from? The poor. That's who. Yeah. It's the poor. It seems to be the belief of this government that the people with all the money in society are the poor. This is mainstream economics in this country now, is that the poor are richer than the rich. And therefore we have to get the money back from them. And I wonder what world you're in when you say it's out of intensive care. The cuts that are happening now and even more as a result of this review. Talking about people like firefighters everywhere, fire stations shutting down. Were these the people who caused the debt? Firemen, were they the ones causing it? Running up bills of billions of pounds and gambling half the economy on the stock exchange in between fighting fires? I noticed there's a swimming pool in Newcastle that's been shut. Why on earth should it be the swimming pool in Newcastle that gets shut when it's the bankers that caused all this? Am I wrong? Are we all wrong? Maybe it was people swimming in the pool who, in between lengths, were destabilising the currency by gambling $500 million on the stock exchange. It's absurd. And the reason that this is pertinent now is because the amount of money that's going to be saved by the government on this spending announcement this week is not all that much, but it is important. And it's important, I think, because it's about a culture that your government is managing to uphold, which is a culture to say that it's the poor to blame, and what we'll do is we'll make all the different sections of the people who aren't the rich, who didn't cause the crisis, all blame each other. We'll say, right, you're on benefits, so you're to blame. The people who have still got pensions, will say they're to blame. Meanwhile, in the real world, where you can't just sit there and say it's out of intensive care, there is a very small minority of people who are richer than ever, and somehow you leave them alone.
Okay,